The marshlands stretched endless under a black sky, the kind of night where even the stars seemed afraid to shine. Locals warned never to cross the bog after dark. But Daniel, eager to shave hours off his walk home, ignored every whispered warning. The path sank under his boots, water seeping through the earth like it wanted to pull him under. That's when he saw it, faint, swaying in the distance. A lantern. At first, relief washed over him. Someone else was out here. Maybe a fisherman, maybe a night hunter. The light bobbed ahead, weaving slowly between the reeds, never too close, never too far. Daniel followed, but the marsh grew unfamiliar. The path narrowed, water deepening around his knees. The lantern never stopped moving, glowing sickly yellow-green, like fire caught in rotting glass. And though Daniel tried to shout, his voice came out strangled, swallowed by the fog. Then he noticed no footsteps but his own. The lantern floated, held by nothing. The fog parted. The lantern man stood there. His body was stretched too long, limbs thin as reeds, skin slick and gray like something drowned. Empty sockets oozed black water, and from the hole of his gaping mouth, a swarm of pale moths burst out, scattering into the dark. In his bony fingers, he gripped the lantern, flame inside licking hungrily at the glass. Lost, the lantern man croaked, though his mouth never moved. The voice came from the reeds, from the water, from inside Daniel's own head. Come closer, warm yourself. Daniel staggered back, but the bog itself betrayed him. Hands clawed up from beneath the mud, skeletal and dripping, seizing his ankles. The water writhed with bloated corpses, their milky eyes staring, their mouths bubbling his name. The lantern man raised the lantern higher, and Daniel felt his skin crawl. The flame inside wasn't fire, it was faces. Dozens, screaming in silent agony, mouths open wide, eyes wide with eternal terror. Each one flickered like a candle's wick before vanishing into smoke. Daniel thrashed, but the corpses pulled harder, dragging him waist-deep into the sucking mire. Cold water filled his mouth. He screamed, too late. The lantern man leaned close, lantern swaying. Daniel's reflection stared back from the glass, mouth open in horror, face already warping into the flame. The last thing he saw was himself burning in that sickly light, was screaming soundlessly from within the lantern. When dawn came, travelers found the bog quiet. Only a single lantern sat half-buried in the reeds, its dim light flickering faintly. If you looked too close, they said, you'd see a man's face inside, forever trapped, forever burning. And sometimes if you linger too long, another face appears, yours,